So here's the plan. We are at Hunter's Creek Trailhead in the Hoosier National Forest.
Yep. We are training day. Just kind of a quick 5-mile camping trip in. Well, hike in, camp, and then hike out.
So the itinerary is Hunter's Creek Trailhead to Campsite 9. And we're going to take Hunter's Creek Trail to Cope Hollow Trail to Axiom Branch Trail. Nope. Cope Hollow Trail to Grub Ridge Trail to Axiom Branch Trail, and then
lots of different trails,
and then to Campsite 9. So yeah, 5 miles in front of us, and we're going to weigh the backpacks right now and figure out what everything weighs. So we'll start with your backpack?
Yeah.
All right. This isn't really a fair thing. Your backpack's like lighter than mine. We are at 20.3 pounds for you. To be fair, we brought a lot of luxuries on this trip. This is just an overnighter, so. Oh God. 21.1. So she's under my weight somehow. Good job. I will show you guys later what that 1 pound is.
Yeah.
So
we are going to do a gear video followed up so that way you can see what's inside our packs. So until then. Welcome to Campsite 9, home for the night.
We are between the old homestead and Campsite 9. We're just south of Campsite 9, and we are going to go ahead and set up the pop house. It's an X-Mid, Durston X-Mid.
Yep.
Durston X-Mid 2, non-pro, because we are amateurs.
All right, here we go. Alright, as promised, our gear video.
Cool, so here's what we've done. We've set up the X-Mid 2, laid down Tyvek, set up the X-Mid, staked it up.
And you are carrying the X-Mid.
Yeah, I'm carrying the shelter, she's carrying the entire kitchen and cook system. We set up porch mode on the X-Mid. Thanks to the porch mode, it's like one of our absolute favorite things.
Absolutely.
So I'm just gonna start pulling stuff out of the bag. So I'm sitting in the chair. The chairs that we have are the REI Flex-Like Airs.
Yep.
We both have one. I'm sitting in mine. Here's my empty bag.
Mine is not empty because we found oyster mushrooms on our trip today, so I just used the bag.
Harvest responsibly, please. We only took less than 10% of the cluster that we found.
Yep.
And we definitely checked them, and we are absolutely sure that they are oyster mushrooms. Please do not pick mushrooms and eat them.
If you don't know what they are.
If you don't know 100% what they are, we are going to go ahead and probably mix the mushrooms in with our pad thai. Backpackers Pantry is on the menu for dinner, but I'm going to start pulling stuff out. So the first thing that I brought was camp shoes. I'm going to empty out my outside pocket first. So,
yep. So
camp shoes are just flip-flops for me.
I brought just a shirt. I was wearing it earlier. I like to keep the sun off of me as much as possible, but also it was really hot today and muggy. But so I have that on my outside, as well as my rain jacket.
And then we each have cell phones.
Yeah.
We used all trails to navigate here in the Deam.
I have a bug net. We haven't needed to use it thankfully so far, but I have it outside.
This is our food kit. This is a Bogler trowel with toilet paper and a little tiny bottle of hand sanitizer.
I have newly purchased a koi cloth, which is awesome. First time using it, I really love it. That goes outside my bag.
So here's the reason why my bag is a pound heavier than her bag. I brought a game. So it is in an Ultra Pro deck box, and the game that we brought is called Lunch Money. So we might get a gameplay video sometime later of Lunch Money. If you don't know what Lunch Money is, there will definitely be a clip of us playing at least a couple of hands for you guys. This is one of the funniest games. It's good for like 2 people, all the way up to like 6 or 7 people, I believe. So it's a great, but it does weigh half a pound inside the deck box. So need to keep that waterproof, obviously.
So the water that I'm carrying, so I have my platypus filter and a empty smart water bottle. That's going to be my dirty water bottle. I did not need to carry it filled today because we have water that we are camping next to.
We are right by Lake Monroe.
So then
I'm carrying the Sawyer Squeeze, and I did mod this real quick. It comes with these bags. I cut the entire top off my bag so I could just use it as a scoop. Easier for streams. And then my Sawyer Squeeze, and it's my dirty bottle.
So this, I carry a small water bottle in my front pocket and then a full liter in my side pocket.
I carry also, this is a 700 mils Smart Water, smaller one. Carry the 1 liter Smart Water bottle, and on the side of it I have, it's a Bottle Genius sticker. It turns the Smart Water bottle into a measuring cup so we can measure out whatever we need.
We got those from Garage Grown Gear.
Respect, Garage Grown Gear.
It's awesome. We both have just a cloth to wipe our face off with, which is really nice. It's just microfiber cloth. I have my bag on mine still, which is really nice. To wipe your face when you need to.
I do not have my bag, but I do have my cloth. I have the world's smallest first aid kit. This is bare minimum. It's got antacid, vitamin I, a little bit of acetaminophen, patches for my feet, patches for my sleeping bag, indigestion stuff, antacid stuff, band-aids, and moleskin. And I carry a knife with me because it's super dangerous to go out here without a knife. So I carry the Swiss Army Mini Classic.
In yellow.
In yellow. And used it about 50 times. Never needed anything bigger.
These are the camp shoes I brought today. They will not be the camp shoes that I bring long term, but camp shoes because we love camp shoes.
She brought Shakedown's.
The cook system that we brought today, so we have camp fuel, we have the Tokes 750 and the MSR Deluxe.
Pocket Rocket Deluxe.
Yeah, which is really awesome. It's pretty nice. It's handy. It does have igniter on it, so I don't have to carry an extra lighter, but I do carry an extra lighter just in case. But yeah, it folds up really nice. It fits inside my cook pot, so I don't have to ever worry about it. It's really convenient and it's nice and light. That's our cook system, along with we each carry a mug.
It's a GSI outdoors insulated mug. We can use it for cold soaking. It does work pretty well. We have cold soaked in this before.
Yeah.
Hers has measuring lines, mine does not. I do envy, and I'm so happy that she has measuring lines. We like to measure things, I guess.
I have a Swiss little cleansing cloth to clean up for
This is a
dishes.
Swedish cloth, super
Yeah, that's what
absorbent.
I thought, Swedish.
More often than not, we use this when we're trapped with condensation issues. Never had a leak in the X-Mid, knocking on wood everywhere. It's really stood up against the rain, but 2 people in the X-Mid does sometimes cause some condensation depending when you're set up. And these Swedish claws, they just absorb a ton and squeeze out really, really easily.
This is my food bag. So
It's my food bag.
it's just kind of simple.
These are just Walmart outdoor products bags. They come in a 3-pack for like $10. I like yellow. You know, the next step up is probably like a Hilltop Bags DCF bag, but this is what we're starting with now.
Yep.
You do not have to buy all the expensive gear at the beginning. You could use what you got, decide what you want to upgrade later.
Right. I have a sport. I think you have the same sport. And then we'll go over food later on, but that's our food.
Ditty bag. This is all I bring for ditties. It is an eye mask, earplugs, a hairbrush, toothbrush, toothpaste, and I am still one of those deodorant backpackers. We'll see what happens on the AT, but for now, I'm a deodorant backpacker.
This is my electronics bag. So I have my headlamp. I have 2 battery packs in here because I need a battery pack for my GoPro as well as my phone. And then I also carry a Flextel light. I have the older model. I love it because it has a light that we can hang up on, and I don't have to blow up our pads. So
Yeah, I think she's carrying 25K in battery. I'm carrying 10K in battery. We have different headlamps. I am using the Nikkor UL 25, and besides that, I just got a Hydra cable. Just one cable charges everything I need.
this is my ditty bag and my first aid in one. So I have feminine hygiene products in mine. I have some wet wipes as well. It's just really for my own personal preference to have a wipe off every evening, so I do carry a 10-pack of those. Also, you know, it's never nice to have your period, but we do have those still, so I have to carry a couple extra little things that the guys don't. So I also carry toenail clippers, some sunscreen, and first aid is I carry a emergency blanket right now, some tweezers, and some bandages for feet and things like that, toothbrush, and some hair ties because my hair gets in the way, and I do carry deodorant still, and toothpaste and toothbrush.
So we're getting to the bottom of the bag. Here is another example of gear that works that is super cheap. This is a Frog Togs top. The bottom, no good. No good on the bottoms, but when you buy them, they're like 20 bucks. They come with the top and the bottom. I mean, I've put a bunch of miles in this already. I think we're at about 100 miles on this Frog Togs. It still hasn't ripped. Like, you can't bushwhack with it, but beyond that, it does its job.
I'm trying a new jacket. Mine is a Merrill jacket. I just have armpit zips, and so the last jacket I had wet through, so we're going to try for number 2 to see if that works. I'm bringing a little bit extra clothes today. There's supposed to rain tonight and over tomorrow. So I have a pair of pants, an extra pair of socks, an extra pair of underwear, and then an extra shirt, as well as base layers. I normally wouldn't bring base layers, but I wanted to carry the weight today and the extra things. It's a nice extra pillow too, so dual use.
Very, very little clothing just for this overnight. I didn't carry the extra weight, so this is just an extra quick dry shirt, camp shorts, extra pair of darn tough socks, and extra underwear. That's it. I don't even think I have my sunshine with me. So
okay.
We're inside of our dry bag already.
Yeah. So I have a blow-up inflatable pillow, which is really nice. I think you have the exact same one.
We do. It's a hiking shirt, I believe.
Yeah.
Amazon, like 20 bucks.
It was awesome. So you can inflate them as much as you want. So I do like that. And then the outside has a nice microfiber so it doesn't feel like plasticky.
And pad straps.
Pad straps.
Our sleeping pad. We both use the same sleeping pad. This is the Thermarest NeoAir NXT. This is the newer model, 2024, so it is definitely quieter than the old one and definitely warmer than the old one by like I think 0.5, maybe even like 1 R value. I carry, this is the regular size. You carry the short?
I carry a short. So
she's shorter, you know, it works out really well.
It's actually perfect. I'm 5'5", and it's like exactly 5'5", so I think my toes hang off a little bit. I carry a sleeping quilt. It's a lighting equipment. Mine is a 0-degree quilt with a neck thing.
The neck baffle and extra stuffing. And
mine is extra stuffing because I sleep really, really cold. But I do like having a quilt because on these hotter nights I can stick out a foot, and I really enjoy it. So far, this is our 3rd camping trip with it, so I enjoy that.
So my sleeping bag is so cheap because it is warm. So this is a 50-degree Eco Pro LW220. I think these are about $30 on Amazon. This is my summer sleeping bag. It's synthetic, it's light, it is super thin. I sleep super warm. It's always, if it was 60 degrees, I'd be happy without a bag. When it gets cold, whenever it drops into 50s or below, my cold weather bag is a Kelty Cosmic Down 20. Great budget bag. It is not a quilt. Haven't upgraded to the quilt yet. We'll see if that doesn't happen on the longer trail. But for the warm weather, this works just fine for me. Probably end up using it as a pillow tonight. It's not even supposed to get colder than 70. So it's going to be it. And that's everything in my bag. I have a trash bag. This is a compactor bag.
Same.
It's like 2 to 3 mil pack liner. And then our backpacks
are Durston's Kakwa 55.
Durston Kakwa 55. I have a longer torso. She's rocking the small.
Yep.
With the small torso. That is the entire setup. Beyond that, we have happened to have car keys to get back into the car. That is literally everything that we have.
I brought a hat. I don't know if I will bring a hat. I want to love this. This has been a many trips.
Oh,
but I have not brought mine.
Off Deepwood Sportsman, tiny bottle of bug spray. She's also carrying bug spray, which is the first time that we've tested this one. Picardin. This is Star Trek. Jean-Luc Picardin insect repellent lotion.
Yes.
It worked out really well. I mean, I didn't really...
No ticks, no bites.
No ticks, no bites at all. It's like kind of the middle to the end of Indiana summer, so it's supposed to be super tick laden. All of our clothing that we're wearing is sprayed in permethrin.
Yep.
And we have a coating of Picardin on us, so you know we're doing pretty good.
Yep. So that's our gear. There might be some updates and some getting down to the nitty-gritty, but I'm really happy with my setup so far. And if you have any advice, leave it below. Peace.
All right, so we just found out another reason why her pack was a pound lighter than mine. Because it should have only been a half a pound lighter than mine. I'm a little sour because I was like, what am I bringing that's like heavier than, because we've went out on a bunch of backpacking trips.
So I forgot to bring my sleeping pad, so I'm gonna be sleeping on the ground tonight.
So that explains a lot. That explains why her pack was a full pound lighter instead of a half a pound lighter than mine. And it explains why I'm gonna get better sleep tonight than you.
We'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes.
It's alright. I forget things sometimes. I am carrying also, which I didn't mention, is I'm carrying a GoPro, and I'm carrying the
Tripod.
Tripods. And so...
It's a really small tripod with the bendy arms.
Yep.
We've seen it everywhere. It's what everybody seems to bring. It works out really well. So, yeah, I guess we're gonna set up
the rest of camp.
The rest of camp.
Without my sleeping pad.
Without your sleeping pad, that's right.
It's gonna be a great night. Great night.
Hello. We're hiking out. Didn't get to show you that game because it got dark real quick, as it does, and it rained real hard, as it does. So we stripped down into our evening clothing and proceeded to play 3 games of lunch money. It rained all night. It rained really hard. It rained so hard we actually did get a significant amount of splashback. We both slept pretty hard. She used both sleeping bags and I used the air mattress. And we're skipping breakfast because I think we're forecasted to get some rain on our hike out, so we just kind of wanted to get ahead of it. Probably stop at the halfway point and eat some lunch since we skipped breakfast, but it's only a 5-mile hike out. I think we only have 4 left. Yeah, just wanted to give you an update. Did run into 4 horses and 4 people riding them. They weren't just wild horses, and that was kind of neat. Yeah, so just figured I'd give you an update while we were walking. There's Robin in the background. So cheers.